Hi everyone, welcome to Carrie's Cooking Corner. I'm Carrie, and in a previous video I mentioned that I was going to show you how I practice what I preach with waste and sustainability and all that. I recorded it and then it got lost and a lot of stuff happened. So I'm redoing it now because I think it can do it better. Alright, so first off, I don't drink a lot of coffee. My boyfriend wanted a coffee machine. As you can see, we got a Keurig back there. So I made him a deal that if we got a Keurig, we would get a reusable K-cup, and we'd buy coffee in large quantities, so that way it's less waste. And it was an easy swap for us to do. So we got a K-cup that's reusable. We only got one because he's the only one that really drinks coffee. And we got a large thing of coffee. This can be reused later as a pot, a coin jar, whatever. I, on the other hand, really like tea. I'm a little bit of an addict. So what I do is I like this brand because, well, I buy my tea loose leaf. And I buy this brand because they don't have a bag inside their jars. A lot of tea brands do. I don't understand why. On top of that, I have this. It's real easy. I just put my tea in there, put this in there, set it in my hot water, and when it's done, I have one of these. Alrighty. Now with honey, a lot of it comes in plastic bottles, but I like to buy local honey, not only to support our local farmers and businesses, but also to help my body be used to the pollen, because I'm not originally from where I'm living. I'm not going to mention where I live just for privacy, but I used to live in Texas. And in Texas, there's a completely different species of plants down there. So I buy local honey. I bought this a while ago. I put this on pancakes. I put it in my bread. I use it for a lot of things. All right. Then when I do get coffee, which is not very often, I get it in a glass bottle if I can. If not, I use a refillable coffee cup. I need to find mine. It's been a little bit. But I'll save these, and I have another one of these that's behind my phone. I use it as a stand, so that way it can hold my phone up and you can have a better view. But I'll use this for tea. I'll put hot chocolate in it to take it on the go. All kinds of stuff. Alrighty. Next, I want to tell you about my Misto. I looked for this everywhere and I couldn't find it besides online, and I really wanted one, and I finally found one at Kroger. And it was like $10, and then with the Kroger card it was even cheaper. But I grew up using Pam, and with the thing with that is it comes in an aerosol can, and those they end up in landfills and they don't get turned into new things, and they just sit there forever unless you completely take it apart. And usually people who use aerosols don't completely take it apart. This is a good solution. So you just, unscrew this, fill it up halfway with your oil, screw this on, you pump it until you feel resistance, and when you spray it, it's like Pam. The other thing I do is, a while back, my boyfriend and I tried the Oui yogurt. It comes in a glass container with a plastic top. We liked it, but we don't buy it very often. So what we did was we cleaned out the containers and we use them as shot glasses. And then, let's see, I went to school for a little bit to study to be a chef. Fortunately, some things have happened, and I've had to stop that for a bit, but I plan on going back. They sent me this scale, and I still use it for whatever I need to use a scale when I cook, and it's been great. I love it. And I don't buy another scale, even though it's a little bit old. The other thing is, I love candles, but there's always that little bit of wax at the bottom of the candle. You know what I'm talking about. It just never goes away. Even if you turn it into another candle, there's always that little bit left. So, I got a wax melter. And it's how I use all my wax. What I'll do with the jars after the candles are done is I'll use them to hold other things. Sometimes it's just to look pretty. Sometimes it's actually to hold stuff. Let's see. Oh, I also do this. I keep my old jars from things I bought, and I'll reuse them. I'll put a salad in here. I'll put a snack in here. I plan on getting a dehydrator and dehydrating some fruit and some veggies and putting them in jars as well. Let's see, what else do I do? Oh, when I go to the store, I really try hard to remember to bring my bags with me. Some people say leave them in your car, but I forget them in the car. Anyway, I need to find a solution for that. But with those bags, they do not have to be specifically for groceries. What I mean by that is, if you get a free bag from an event that's been sitting in your closet for years, you can use that. If you have an old bag that you just never use anymore, you can use that. Be creative when it comes to sustainability. Not everything that's being sold as a specific product for a specific reason has to be for that specific reason only. You can find substitutes. Let's see, the other thing is I buy a lot of things secondhand. And if I can't find it secondhand, then I'll buy it new. But I'll make sure, if it's an electronic, I'll make sure that it has a lower use of watts per hour than anything else I can find. With laundry, I don't go to the washer and dryer mat in my complex because I live in an apartment right now. I also don't have washer dryer hookups. My washer and dryer I got together from Walmart for about $100 about a year ago, and they're still holding up. It's a portable washer and dryer. I'll show you here real quick. This is the dryer. This is the washer. Now, they both use a lot less electricity than a regular washer and dryer, as well as the washer uses a lot less water than a regular washer. The only downsides to them are you kind of have to do laundry every day or it piles up. I'm speaking from experience here. And the washer, you have to you do a cycle with your soap, and if you want your softener, then you have to drain it, and it gravity drains. So either you drain it into a sink or you have a bucket. I opted for the bucket. Then you fill it up again, and then you go through a rinse cycle. Then you drain it and you put it inside the spin side, and that gets most of the water out of your clothes, and then you can put it in your dryer. About 3 washer loads fills up 1 dryer load, and 1 washer load for an adult is about 3 t-shirts or 2 blue jeans. Yeah, it takes a little bit to do laundry. Let's see. What else? I think that's pretty much everything. Let me know what you do. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to find a solution for, and I'll try to find it. I might even test it out for you before you get it. By no means am I perfect. I do not have this 100% zero waste. It's just not plausible in this world. As you noticed, I didn't say I had a compost. That's because, one, I live in an apartment, and there's nowhere for me to put the compost. Even if I was growing food in my apartment, for one, my dog would probably get into it and destroy my garden. But for 2, there wouldn't really be anywhere for me to put it, and I'd end up having too much. So, I mean, before this whole crisis happened around the world, I was going to talk to the mayor about maybe setting up a compost where I live, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit because of everything going on. And yeah, so let me know what you do. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and maybe hit that subscribe button, because I've noticed most of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, and I'd really like you to be part of this. Alright, in my next video, we're going to be using what I made in my last video, I'll link it right here, to make something very sweet. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye.